everybody! I'm going to be reading you a book called Tilly, which was written by Jane Godwin and illustrated by Anna Walker. Many years ago, there lived a little girl called Tilly. In Tilly's house, there were lots of places to hide. Up high, down low, in dark corners, and spots where no one would find you. Tilly's brothers and sister ran everywhere, covering the whole house with their things. Sometimes there was no room for Tilly. Tilly's bedroom was at the top of the house, and up in her room, Tilly discovered a hiding place all of her own. Into the secret step she put her special book of lists, her best drawing of a bird, a smooth stone she found by the sea, a silver ball with a tiny bell inside, stripy sweets, a letter she had never delivered, and 4 little wooden dolls. Tilly liked to take these treasures out of the step one by one. She wrote in her book and decorated each list. She wore the silver bell around her neck. It rolled cool against her skin, and the tiny bell rang as she moved, playing a soft, tinkling tune just for her. Sometimes Tilly played with her precious things. Sometimes she arranged them on her bed, and sometimes she just liked to know they were there. No one else knew about the secret step. People walked on it, her brothers and sisters even sat on it, but they didn't know that Tilly had the best hiding place of all. After the summer holidays, Mum and Dad were painting the house. Everyone was busy. Sticky, glistening stripes rolled over the walls, making them smooth and new again. Each room changed colour. Every colour had a name. Whisper white, mandarin, sea elephant, corn silk, deep bamboo, holiday red. My dad painted my bedroom whisper white when I was still living there as a teenager. Then one afternoon, when they all came home, there was new carpet. It was the colour of sand on a sunny day. Tilly ran along the soft, springy hallway to the stairs. But something was wrong. Do you think you might know what's wrong? Her hiding place. Tilly tried to lift up the carpet that covered the step, but it was so thick and strong underneath that sandy softness. No matter what Tilly did, she couldn't reach them. Her treasures were trapped. Now there was no dolls, no special book to write in, no tiny bell to tie around her neck and listen out for as she moved. Tilly longed to feel the smooth stone, read her precious letter, whisper to the wooden dolls, so warm and alive in her hands. "What's wrong with Tilly?" her brother asked at dinner time. No one had ever known about Tilly's treasure, and now she couldn't find the words to tell them. That night in bed, Tilly imagined her treasures, holding each one in her mind. She tried to remember everything about them. How could she rescue them? Tilly opened the window. The last drops of silvery summer fell into the palm of her hand. The air was still warm outside. It was very dark between the stars. Sometimes Tilly felt so small in the world. She closed her eyes. The next morning, Tilly went and sat under the tree that grew up to her window. Morning became afternoon. Leaves drifted down. "I miss you," she whispered. Days passed, then weeks, till Tilly gathered other special things and found a new place for them. Found a nice spot up here. Her treasures stayed where they were, so close, silent, still, and safe in the dark. Tilly always remembered the treasure in the secret step. And sometimes, up in the quiet of her room, she thought she heard the tiny bell ringing out just for her. Perhaps Tilly's treasures are still there today. Boys and girls, if you had a special secret step like Tilly, what would you put in there? I think I would put my precious bracelet that I have that was part of a necklace of my nonna, my grandmother. I would like to keep that secret and safe. I think I would also like to keep secret and safe a diary that I kept when I was about 6 years old, 6 or 7. I kept a diary. I wrote lots of things in there, and looking back on it now, it's very funny. But it's also very special to me. I would like to keep that in there. I want you to have a think about what you would keep in your secret step. And maybe you can ask your family, the people you are living with, what they would keep in their secret step. What are their most prized, precious possessions? See you next time. Bye.